Okay, hey guys, so it's Aaron, and my brain is legitimately just like so gone right now. It's pudding. Like, it's pudding in my skull because you know what today is. Today is Tuesday, August 28th, and it is 9:05. And you know what that means? The Pretty Little Liars season finale just happened. I can't even deal with it. Like, it was so crazy, intense, and so many twists and turns, and I had an anxiety attack through the whole thing, and my adrenaline was just pumping through my heart, and I feel like I'm a crack right now. So basically, I don't remember everything from the episode, so I'm just going to bounce around to the most important parts. So let's start off with the beginning. So in the beginning, when you see, like, the person on, like, the gurney and blah, 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 I thought that was Hannah's mom, and I was like, why is Hannah's mom gonna die? Like, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Is it because she had those stupid videos? Like, I switched locations. So then someone tweeted me, and they were like, no, I think that was Caleb, and I was like, oh, that makes a little more sense. So I walked into the episode thinking that A was either Paige, Cece, or Ren, but I didn't think it was Paige because they, like, set it up so perfectly in the last, like, couple episodes. Like, it's definitely Paige, and you know, this show, it's never straightforward. They never tell you the right thing. There's always another turn. So then everything was kind of a blur. It was kind of not important. You know, they're just like, you got that email and they were like, meet us in the cemetery 10. And I was like, this is way too easy. So I was kind of like live tweeting through the whole show because, you know, I'm omnipotent and I like knew everything that was gonna happen. As soon as they were like, Emily is going to Nate's for the weekend, I was like, shit's about to go down because I don't like Nate because he is not pretty enough to be on the show. Because everyone else on the show is good looking, especially like even the old people, like the parents that are supposed to be like 50 and 60, they're like perfect people. It's like, I know like makeup helps you, but makeup can only do so much. Like everyone else on the show is like perfect, and he was like, They were like, Emily's going to Nate's, and I was like, oh, Nate is gonna try to kill Emily because, you know, I knew that was gonna happen. But I didn't know why. Because I was like, well, he is Maya's cousin, and Maya loved Emily, so then why would he want to kill Emily? So then, this part gets me worked up. But Spencer, like, turns around and she's just like, Toby, oh my god, never leave me again. And she, like, starts making out with him in the street, and then they go to someone's house and, like, have sex, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're meeting A in 2 hours, and you're having sex with Toby, who's been missing for 10 years. Like, who knows where he's been? Who knows what he's been doing? I was hiding to keep us safe. Bullshit. I'm calling BS on you. You can take all the fucking cards, motherfucker. Spencer still loves you, and Arya still thinks you're her friend. Just kidding. Arya doesn't have any friends because she's so wrapped up in fucking Ezra and all his issues and the issues entailing him. Ugh. So then they're all hanging out in the cemetery, and I'm like, oh god damn it. Like, obviously nothing's gonna happen. You've been sitting there for 40 minutes. Mona's always fashionably late. Why would you expect Mona to come? Like, I wouldn't expect Mona to meet us in the cemetery. She's locked up in Psychopath. Like, why would you? I don't know if I just missed this part of the episode, but why did they expect Mona to come, and why did they expect meeting her in the cemetery to solve everything? Like, have you not been watching or living in the last 3 seasons? Obviously, Nate is just gonna kill Emily. Obviously, shit's just gonna happen, okay? You need to pedal to the metal and hurry up and get there, okay? I'm, like, having a heart attack because he's like, I'm gonna kill you now. Just kidding. First, I'm gonna torture you. And they're just like, la-di-da. Oh, do we take this ride or the next? Suck a bitch, I'ma slit your throat. It was too much for me to handle, hence the adrenaline rush. And then when he's like, I'm gonna torture you just like you tortured me, and then he pulls Paige out, I was like, okay, who are you, you crazy psychopath? Like, at this point, honestly, I thought that he was still Maya's cousin. I thought that he was just, like, in love with his cousin, and I was like, that is wrong. You don't do that. And then I tweeted that, and someone was like, oh no, he lied. He's a lie. Actually killed Maya, okay? And I was like, holy fuck. It killed me inside. I was like dying. I was like, oh my god, I can't even handle. So then I was like, Emily, you need to run the fuck out of there. You need to get the fuck out. Like, bolt, okay? I don't care if you have to follow Hannah's example and like pull the lamp out of the wall and shove it through a window and just bolt, but you need to get out of there. You got a phone call that was like, if one murder took it out of the house. Saw? But I mean, obviously, you would listen. Wouldn't you? I would have listened. I wouldn't have walked over and gone through his bag and waited. I would have sprinted out the fucking door if I got a call like that. So then they, like, run out of the house, and the girls are like, it's actually making my head hurt thinking about all this. So Caleb went to the lighthouse, but the girls went to the house. But why would Caleb have known where to go? I don't get it. He was like, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. You guys go to blah, blah, blah. So then the girls show up at the house, and there's nobody there, and I'm just like, you're too fucking late, okay? I'm just kind of like, where did Paige go? She was tied up on the couch. Okay? He didn't sling her over his shoulder and just carry her out. Like, they would have seen Paige sitting on the couch. Ugh. Okay, so then here's the rest of the episode in like 10 seconds. Emily runs up into a lighthouse looking for service. Where she found a lighthouse, I don't even know. It follows her up there. She's like getting a signal. She's like, 911, come help me. Boo, bitch, I'm here. I'm gonna kill you. He's got this big knife and they're dueling. I'm freaking out. My mom walks in the room. She's like, are you okay? Everybody was probably like, oh my god, he stabbed Emily. I was like, obviously, she fucking stabbed him. So then Caleb puts down the gun. And as soon as he puts it down, I was like, I know it's gonna happen. Nate's not actually dead. He's gonna pick up the gun. He's gonna shoot them. He's gonna accidentally shoot Caleb even though he's trying to shoot Emily. That's what's gonna happen. Then they show Mona again and she's like, too bad we didn't get to make them think Paige was my killer. Mona, how did you even just walk out of your insane asylum? You live in an insane asylum. You can't just dress up as a nurse and be like, bitch, I have ID. You can let me into the club. Doesn't work like that, okay? Life doesn't work like that. So then, the other person turns around, and it's fucking Toby. And I'm like, I fucking told you, bitches. I knew he was bad news. You better listen to me, because I obviously know what's going down in this show. I obviously know what's going to happen, so you need to stop. Literally, if she gets pregnant with his child, I'm going to kill myself. They're sitting in, like, the hospital. Last thing that happens is they get a call, and it's from A, and he's like, I owe you one. And then Garrett walks out and he's like, sup bitches, I'm free. And I'm just like, oh god, this is not gonna end well. Paving the way for season 4.